And she'll start with a fastball outside to the lefty, Kayla Egley, who is pitching for Bethany in Game 2. Rasmussen, 6 innings pitched, 1 hit given up in Game 1, 5 strikeouts, no earned. Her ERA now at 0.99 on the year, 70 and 2/3 innings pitched, 58 strikeouts. This one's going to be grounded to first. Over to Loomis. She'll step on the bag for out number 1.
Always a good way to get the second game started with a quick out.
Batting second will be Tana Colson, the right fielder, followed by Sierra Flores batting third. And the fact that Rasmussen didn't have to pitch that 7th inning, in Game 1 gives you an opportunity to get maybe a couple extra innings out of her here in Game 2.
Absolutely.
And she'll start the lefty Colson with a strike and a fastball. Defensive alignment exactly the same for OU. We'll roll through it here after the second pitch of the at-bat. Oh, 1 delivery in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. In the outfield, Hickman in left, Pickering in center, Bates in right. At short, Bunfield, third base, Fabian. Second base, Carney, first base, Loomis. And the battery again, Rodriguez behind the plate, Rasmussen on the mound for OU. 0-2 pitch to Colson, going to hit to third on a hop. The Fabian goes to first and play a time for out number 2. The Braves committed 1 out on the first batter of the game in Game 1, and then after that it was no problem defensively.
Yeah, not at all.
More importantly, Fabian, who made that error, which maybe a little harsh on that error, was hard hit. Tried to keep it in front of her. Didn't turn anything worse than that single. Sierra Flores, the shortstop, at the plate, and a fastball just a little low in the count at 1-0.
Well, for sure, Casey, she didn't, and she had several other tough plays throughout the course of the game. So it might have been just a, hey, welcome to the game moment for her.
1-0 pitch to Flores, in there for a strike. You count at 1-1. Flores with 4 home runs on the year, hitting .341, 28 RBIs. One pitch, popped up and out of play. Count to 1-2. Bethany now 8-21 on the year. That was their first KCAC loss in Game 1 as they go to 2-1 on the season. Ottawa improved to 18-3 and 5-0 overall in the conference. And if Ottawa were to come away with a win here in Game 2, could have a 2-game lead in the KCAC standings through 6 games. 1-2 pitch from Kaysen. That's going to be hit hard to second. Goes off the leg of Carney and dribbles out to center field on a hard hit ground ball.
I think that might have got her on the inside of the ankle.
And wait to see how it gets scored. Probably a single there for Flores. But a runner on first, 2 outs in the top of the first in Game 2. So we'll wait to get the official scoring on that one. Batting cleanup will be Liliana Martinez, the first baseman. .340 average. Runner going. This one smashed down the line, but foul. Count to 1-1. 2 outs, top of the first inning, no score so far for Bethany. But they do have a runner at first, which is Sierra Flores. And that is going to be charged an error, a painful error for Allison Carney. One pitch, rise ball that unable to lay off it was Martinez, and she swings over the top of it for strike 2, and Rasmussen 1 strike away from getting out of the inning.
Yeah, really good pitch right there, up in the zone.
1-2 delivery coming from Rasmussen, another rise ball that staying away from it this time is Martinez, and the count to 2-2. Runner at first is Flores, who had the 2 out. Reach on the error. 2-2 pitch in there, looking for strike three on the outer part of the plate. As no runs, no hits, one left on base for Bethany, no score. And the Braves coming to the plate here with Sonata University Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KLFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KLFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education. Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu. Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaging local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, and insights from nationwide businesses. Talk to Stephen Bradley, 785-242-4700, extension 108.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Bethany leaves a runner on, unable to scratch or across in the top of the first inning. Braves coming to the plate, and Matt, tell us a little bit about our Game 2 pitcher for Bethany.
Yeah, so Kayla Egley toes the rubber today in Game 2 for Bethany, a left-hander. ERA is at 8.17. She's 1-5 on the season. Has appeared in 15 games, 32 innings pitched, 70 hits, given up 59 runs, 20 walks, 21 strikeouts on the year.
And she will face Annie Bates, an Ottawa team that has a lot of lefties in this lineup. 4 of the 9 hitters are lefties, as Bates gets a fastball low for ball 1. We will give you the defensive alignment here for Bethany shortly. To this 1-0 pitch, Egley's delivery in there for a strike, and a count of 1-1. In left field, it'll be Milani Lucero, and center Calissa Lucero. Right field, Colson. At third base, Quintana. Short, Flores. Second, Rodriguez. First, Martinez. 1-1 pitch in there for a strike as Bates could decide she wanted to go around on that one. It was a strike anyways, and the count at 1-2. And the battery, Russell behind the plate, Egley on the mound. Egley gives up a average of a 348. 1-2 pitch low, and just kind of offering at it. It is tapped back to the pitcher, and Egley over first for the first out in the bottom of the first inning. Brings to the plate, number 2, Allie Pickering, who was 3 for 4 in Game 1. It included a double, a triple, a single, and 3 RBIs. First pitch to Pickering, and she offers it 1 out of the zone for strike 1. Egley's pitch fouled at the plate by Pickering, and the count to 0-2. Pickering adding RBIs 19, make that 20, 21, and 22 in Game 1. She's hitting 444, no home runs, and 41 on base percentage. 0-2 pitch, just outside, and the count to 1-2. One-two pitch from Egley low. Count to 2-2. 1 out, bottom of the first, and you see the flags really blowing straight out to center now. Had 1 home run to finish the game in Game 1, but if you get it up in the air, it's going to have a good chance. 2-2 pitch, low and out of the zone, swinging strike 3 from Pickering for the second out. That's, you know, haven't seen a whole lot of lefties this year up against Ottawa, but through those first 2 lefties, they're going to have to get used to Egley bringing it from that left side.
Absolutely. A little different spin on the ball, different movement, especially to the left-handed hitter.
Allison Carney batting third is going to call time, and she looked to dig in from the right side. If Carney were to reach, it would be Loomis to follow her. In there for a strike from Egley. He counted 0-1. Kearney 288 average, no home runs and 5 RBIs. Had a double in the 6th inning that ended up being the run rule run after Loomis hit the 2-run home run to finish the game. That pitch in the dirt and the count at 1-1. Egley's 1-1 deliveries outside and the count to 2-1.
Yeah, the Braves hitters are definitely taking an extra long look here at Egley on the mound.
So far in this at-bat, too, her first righty, she's really favored that outside part of the plate. A rise ball high, and it's 3-1 to Kearney. She got out of the box pretty quickly on that one that was closer to the eyes. Good chance here for Kearney to drive one. 3-1 pitch in there for a strike, and the count goes full.
Ready for the pull-off here.
2 outs, bottom of the 1st inning. No score, 3-2 pitch, fouled at the plate. Kearney just a little out in front, and we will go full one more time. Three-two pitch from Egley, fouled again at the plate.
Good battle. 7. I think it's the 7th, 8th pitch of the bat here.
That it is. Egley has only thrown 14 pitches so far in this 1st inning. Chance to get out of it here. 3-2 count. 2 outs, bottom of the 1st. No one on base. And that one out of the zone, but Kearney able to foul it off. And a battle here. This will be the 7th pitch of the at-bat. The 3-2 delivery from Egley is high, and it's fouled down the 3rd baseline. We'll see the 9th pitch of this at-bat. Temperature definitely dropped a little bit between game 1 and game 2.
Yes. Wind's picked up.
3-2 pitch from Egley. This one going to be hit to short, trying to backhand at short. Was Flores. She can't hang on to it, and Kearney going to reach base here with 2 outs.
A play probably the shortstop should have made. Kind of got around on the backhand, but on the turf, probably a play that she should have made.
So Ottawa trying to get something across here with 2 outs as Loomis will show bunt and bring it back, then fouls one near the Ottawa bench. Chasing is the 3rd baseman, making the grab on the pop-up. At 3rd is Quintana to finish Ottawa here in the bottom of the 1st inning. No scores. We go to the 2nd. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves softball on 1220, 103.7 FM KRFO.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years. This is Walt Dengel of Dengel & Son Mortuary. We provide excellent service because we are meticulous in taking care of details. Our staff knows how important it is to the families. Dengel & Son sets the standard for funeral service.
You can get your COVID-19 vaccine now at Kramer Pharmacy, your local Ottawa pharmacy at 134 South Main. Call us today at Kramer Pharmacy, 785-242-2055, or visit KramerRx.com and we'll put you on the waiting list and provide you with more information. Your health is our priority at Kramer Pharmacy.
There's never been a more important time to take care of your whole health, and Advent Health Ottawa is there to help with proven whole-person care, close to home, with specialty physicians offering services in primary care, orthopedic care, women's care, internal and sleep medicine, and much more. Visit AdventHealthOttawa.com. At Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
Here's 5, 6, and 7 for Bethany. Russell, Craddy, and Quintana will step to the plate against Rasmussen in the 2nd inning. No score between Ottawa and Bethany in Game 2. Braves won Game 1, 8-0. As Rasmussen went all 6 innings in Game 1 and her 2nd inning of work here in Game 2. From the right side, it is Morgan Russell, the catcher. In there for a strike. On a fastball as it's 0-1. Russell, 313 average, 4 home runs, 19 RBIs on the season. A 1 pitch from Kaysen. Had the umpire think about it for a second, but maybe a little high in the count 2-1-1. That's a tough one to lay off.
That is. I mean,
right at the belt.
The ball passed through the hitting zone for sure.
1-1 delivery from Rasmussen, hit right back up the middle for a base hit. Just missing the left leg there of Rasmussen, and Bethany gets a leadoff single.
In other games today, KC around the KC AC, that's hard to say together. St. Mary's was at Kansas Wesleyan and won game 1, 5-1.
As I'm sure they're playing 2 in Salina today. Showing bunt and unable to get it down on a foul ball is Crowdy, the designated player, for strike 1.
And the other games with Friends and McPherson and Sterling at Table were all postponed.
Have to wonder if the weather played a factor in that one. All of those grass and dirt fields. And I know weather coming from the west.
Yes.
0-1 pitch. This one's hit deep to center. Peckering's going to have to get back on it. She'll make the grab for the second out, fading away towards the warning track as she had a good look at it. A well-hit ball. And out number 2. Thought she was searching, kind of had that off arm searching for the wall as she was on a full sprint. One thing we're seeing from Bethany is they're starting to time up Rasmussen here. Fifth and 6 times through the lineup.
Yes.
That'll be Tori Quintana at the plate, fouled off the plate for strike 1.
And the wind has switched a little bit here in game 2, Casey. It's instead of blowing out into left center and the power, now it's more blowing out to right center, across the field more.
Towards the deepest part of the ballpark.
Yes.
But you're really going to have to catch one here in game 2. 0-1 pitch, and right down the middle for strike 2. Runner still at first for Bethany is Flores. Martinez, who had the leadoff single. A 2 delivery from Rasmussen. Lifted foul down the first base line. We will go 0-2 yet again. Quintana, 200 average, no home runs and 9 RBIs on the year. See if Rasmussen goes to her slider or maybe a little changeup action here. We've seen her fastball on display much of this early going, and she's going to foul this one down the first baseline. Loomis looks like she was hugging the line there. She was holding the runner at first, so if that was in play, it would have been an easy tap on the bag. But back to 0-2 again.
I think here Rasmussen continues to stay with fastball. Quintana's behind on the pitch. Don't speed up the bat with the changeup.
O2 delivery, fouled at the plate again, and it goes back to the backstop for another 0-2.
And this might be an opportunity to just completely guess and maybe a rise ball, same velocity, but change the eye level here.
0-2 count, 1 out. Top of the second inning, no score between Ottawa and Bethany. This one in the dirt, and Rodriguez has it bounce off her forearm and get away from her towards the Ottawa dugout, and taking second. Smart play there by Martinez.
Yeah, that ball hit right on the plate. Always a tough play for the catcher when the ball hits the plate and kind of skips on him.
1 ball and 2 strikes to Quintana. Runner at second, 1 out. Delivery from Kaysen, hit to second, and Carney will go to first for the ground out, but the runner moves to third. batting eighth. And the lineup today is Melanie Lucero, the left fielder. 2 outs, top of the second inning. First pitch from Rasmussen, a little low and outside for ball 1. Runner at third for Bethany. A leadoff single from Russell. 1-0 pitch from Rasmussen. Just misses high as that one was at the belt. And it's 2-0. Ottawa's infield playing in just a tad. Good speed here for Lucero. Two-0 pitch, low for ball 3.
You definitely prefer not to rock this. Turn the lineup over.
3-0 count, 2 outs. Top of the second inning, runner at third for Bethany. 3-0 count to Melanie Lucero. 3-0 delivery in that first strike, and the count to 3-1. And now you've got to try and fool the lane here. And that one's in the dirt for ball 4, and runners at the corners with 2 outs. Brings up the 9-hitter Brianna Rodriguez.
And some people would say with the runner at third, base open at first, number 8 hitter, not necessarily terrible to get up the wall, keeps the force playing, but you still have to go after this batter here.
Rodriguez average but has 11 runs on the season. As she faces Rasmussen here in the top of the second. Bethany trying to grab the lead. And that fastball low, and the count to 1-0. Potentially 0-1. Did I miss that? I thought he gave I did not see a strike call, but they've got it on the scoreboard as 0-1. I need to see what Blue puts, which news he puts up. Delivery from Rasmussen for a strike. They're going to throw down to second, and cutting it off at second was Carney, as Ottawa was not actually looking to make a play there. They're trying to fool the runner at third from taking off and going home.
And I was just about to say, don't be surprised if she takes off for second. 11 for 11 on stolen base attempts this year.
No balls and 2 strikes. That one low, and the count to 1-2. And now we'll have a mound visit between the catcher Rodriguez and Kason Rasmussen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Rasmussen up against Rodriguez. Kason looking for her second strikeout of the game. Be a big one here with the runners at second and third, 2 outs. Top of the second, no score between Ottawa and Bethany. Delivery from Rasmussen, strike 3, swinging for the third out of the inning. And Ottawa able to avoid giving up any runs as they get runners to second and third. No runs on 1 hit, 2 left on base as we head to the bottom of the second inning. No score between Ottawa and Bethany. Listen to University Braves softball on 1220. 103.7 FM KLFO.
Last night's sleep? Interrupted by pain? Tonight, silence it with new ZQL Night Pain. Restful sleep, now with powerful pain relief. ZQL Night Pain combines America's #1 sleep aid with a maximum strength pain reliever. So you can fall asleep fast and wake feeling rested, because pain should never get in the way of a great night's sleep. New ZQL Night Pain. Silence pain. Sleep soundly. Available at retailers near you.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents
Doug. Breathe out and repeat after me. Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. Your bird is eating your candles. Your bird He's eating my candles. So seriously, he's making a mess. No, seriously. Get a customized quote at libertymutual.com.
Back here in Ottawa, no score between the Braves and Swedes as Casey Rasmussen gets a big strikeout because Bethany had runners at second and third with 2 outs. She has now thrown 7 innings of shutout ball for Ottawa going back to the premier, actually 8 innings now after pitching 6 in Game 1. But Bethany's starting to find some timing and put the ball in play here in Game 2.
Yeah, that was the best opportunity, the most pressure that they've really put on Rasmussen in either game so far. Runners on second and third.
Begley, who starting Game 2 here for Bethany, her ERA on the year near 8, but looked very comfortable in the top of the bottom of the first inning with Ottawa, and she'll start Madison Bunfield with a strike and gets ahead quickly at 0-1. And Begley has gotten ahead on every batter that she has faced so far. Breaking ball that's low, and the count at 1-1.
You know, that may be just enough to change the pace here. We saw in the last game, the Brave hitters struggled a little bit with
Rise ball high, and the count to 2-1.
Struggled a little bit more with the off-speed stuff once Quezada started mixing that in.
2 balls and a strike to the Bunfield. That one right down the middle, but took a little off it there from Begley, and the count at 2-2. Bunfield has 4 home runs on the year, 19 RBIs, 267 average. Walked twice in Game 1, and she's going to move up in the box. 2-2 pitch, low, swing strike, 4-3. First out in the bottom of the second inning. Brings Jillian Kygar to the plate, the designated player for Ottawa. Kygar, a 5'11" freshman from Sparks, Nevada. One out, bottom of the second, no score between Ottawa and Bethany. And Kygar gets a strike. She was taking the whole way there, batting from the right side. 0-1 pitch, rise ball high, and the count to 1-1.
How tall is Kygar, do you?
This is 5'9", I believe is what I... 5'11", excuse me.
I was going to say, good height.
Hat ball got away from Begley, and it's low and in the dirt for ball 2 as it's 2-1. Two-one pitch, outside corner, 4-2. Kygar, a homer and 8 RBIs, and hitting .355 on the year. 2-2 pitch. That Kygar was way out in front, and luckily just got enough of the ball to foul it back to the screen, as Begley really ends these Ottawa hitters way off on the timing.
Yes. A very defensive swing for sure.
2-2 pitch, strike 3, as Begley gets her second strikeout of the inning. And 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Braves looking for a little bit of a jolt here. See if Justice Rodriguez can do that for the Braves. The catcher batting 7th today. This one hard hit to short, but right at Flores. She's up with it, makes the throw over to first. And 1 pitch and the 3rd out for Begley, who has retired 6 of the 7 batters that she has faced. We'll head to the top of the 3rd, no score between Ottawa and Bethany. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves softball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KOF.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education. Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Run with us on a John Deere Z365R Z-Track mower, built for taking it easy. With the Easy Change 30-second oil change system and standard mulch control to control your clippings without any extra effort. Because lawns aren't just for mowing, they're for living. Nothing runs like a Deere. Get a new Z300 Series zero-turn mower with 0% APR for 24 months at your John Deere dealer today. For additional cost information, please call toll-free 1-800-226-8903.
No score as we start the top of the third inning between Ottawa and Bethany in Game 2. And Kayla Egley has been impressive. I know her numbers coming into the day weren't super impressive, but in great command so far.
Yeah, she's really managed to keep the Brave hitters off balance. But quite frankly, they look uncomfortable in the box, not sure what's coming.
And Egley will be the one to lead it off for Bethany as we go back to the top of the lineup for the Sweets. Fastball low and the count of 1-0. Egley's average at 347. She grounded to first in the first inning. One-0 delivery in there for a strike, and I think that caught the umpire off the, as Rodriguez is going to go talk to Rasmussen to kind of give Blue a chance to shake that one off.
Yeah, the common courtesy trip to the mound.
Smart move there by the freshman.
Yes. Sometimes that helps with the strike zone.
One pitch, right down the middle for strike 2.
Rasmussen still has good velocity.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the lineup here for Bethany. Rasmussen's delivery, just staying alive is Egley. And the count stays at 1-2. One ball and 2 strikes. Top of the third inning. Swords lifted deep to left center, going back, making the grab near the track for OU is Hickman, and she looked like she had a good beat on that one off the bat. Well hit from Egley.
Yeah, she really did. You know, sometimes the hardest balls in the net are the ones hit directly to you. But she made a nice turn and caught it cleanly.
We'll have to see in the next half inning. We'll check on the score at the baseball field. See what's going on. Looks to be a fast-moving game. Just glancing over there every once in a while. Batting second, Tana Colson. And fastball just missing it. Low and outside from Rasmussen. Colson grounded to third in the first inning. 1-0 delivery. In there for a strike, and the count of 1-1. Colson on the year, hitting .243. No home runs and 2 RBIs. 1 ball and a strike. Delivery from Rasmussen, low. And count to 2-1.
And I've noticed, Casey, the outfielders have maybe deepened up a half a step or full step or so, but still playing straight away.
Two on pitch, just misses at the belt, and the count to 3-1.
I think they saw the ball carry a little better off the bat in the last at bat, and decided to be safe than sorry there.
It's interesting to see the infield for Ottawa after that pitch. Everyone, I think, on the field thought that was a strike.
Yes.
3-1 pitch in the dirt, and it's a walk issued by Rasmussen to Colson. We might have a pinch runner here.
And really, for the first time today, Casey, I've heard more noise coming out of the Bethany dugout. I'm sure they've been, into the game, but they really seem to be much more up on the fence and a part of it, more vocal.
As it is going to be a pinch runner. for Bethany, and I think I heard 13 correct. That's Haley Bates, who pinch ran in game one. She'll come in for Copeland, who reached base on that walk. Went out top of the third inning, no score. Run at first for the Swedes. They're getting the fastball to start things off as Flores. And that's a strike from Rasmussen, and the count at 0-1. No one delivery. Chop towards third, that's foul. As it was just to the right of Fabian.
Pitch runner Haley Bates at first, not much of a threat to run with only 2 stolen bases on the year.
No balls, 2 strikes. 2 Flores, 1 out in the top of the third, no score, Ottawa and Bethany. That one a breaking ball that had Flores way out in front, but does manage to foul it back to the screen. And we'll go with 1-2 one more time. Flores, the team leader in RBIs, has 28. Go on with 4 home runs, average at 337. 0-2 count. Delivery from Rasmussen, low and out of the zone, and Flores unable to lay off of that one. Swings over the top for strike 3 as Rasmussen gets her second strikeout.
Big pitch there by Rasmussen.
Make that her third strikeout here in game 2.
Looked a little bit like a slider that started out low and just ran away from the right-handed hitter.
2 outs in the inning. And this one's hit back uphill. What a grab from Rasmussen. On the ground ball, goes to first, and that does it for the Swedes in the top of the third inning. No score between Ottawa and Bethany. We're listening to Ottawa University Braves softball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KRFO.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at William Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
By all your metal supplies from QSI. They not only sell steel and trim, but also windows, screws, underlayment, concrete, lumber, windows, doors, and much, much more. Visit us in Richmond or give us a call at 785-835-6100.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education. Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Kirsten Rasmussen helping herself out on the defensive side on that hard-hit ground ball to wrap up the inning, and Ottawa in that between innings here, and head coach Jay Kent telling his team, well, you've seen Egley once, now it's time to deliver and start putting some in play.
Yeah, no, I agree. Everybody should be up on the fence, going to school what she's showing at this point. A lot of off-speed.
The leadoff for OU, Sierra Fabian, the third baseman. Hitters 8, 9, and 1 in the lineup for OU. Fabian, a 194 average. Takes fastball, 4 strike 1 in the count to 1-1. Does have 5 RBIs. One pitch, rise ball high, and the count to 2-1. You have to wonder if Ottawa can lay out Egley just a little bit. Once you get to head in the count, she usually has 1 or 2 that she'll those throwaway pitches that Ottawa just has to wait on. That one hit hard towards the Ottawa dugout and foul. Caught a little bit more of the end of the bat than the middle.
Than the barrel there, yes.
2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 Fabian. That one out of the zone for ball 3, and she's worked a full count.
The Ottawa hitters at this point need to be patiently aggressive. Look for the good pitch.
Oh, she takes one off the helmet. Seems to be okay. Tried to duck to get out of the way, but still caught her. And Ottawa going to get just their second base run of the game. And she's going to walk it off down the first base line, and not sure if she didn't expect that it was going to catch her.
Yeah, just kind of ducked and caught her, not really over the temple, more kind of up over the ear.
Does seem to be okay. Walked down the first base line, came back to the bag, and it's going to be Tommy Lynn Hickman as Ottawa gets a runner on base with less than 2 outs for the first time in the game. This one's going to be run down the third base line. Great bunt by Hickman. Can she make it in time? Yes, she can. As that ball was just dead on arrival.
Well, we're going to have
And now they're going to say the runner at second is out. And now the runner at second, which was Sierra Fabian, is called out for leaving the bag early. And that is just a killer for OU. As Hickman laid down one of the best bunts you'll see. I couldn't catch it out of the corner of my eye if I slipped earlier or not, but
her bunt was like your 9-hour approach to the green. Had a little backspin and just checked up.
But Ottawa does still have a runner at first with 1 out. On a bunt from Hickman, who will get the base hit for that bunt. We go back to the top of the lineup for OU with Sandy Bates. Grounded to the pitcher in the first inning. And she's going to chop this one to first, stepping on the bag. Over at first base is Martinez for out number 2. Hickman moves into scoring position at second. A fielder's choice. And Allie Pickering, who's been up in these situations a lot in Game 1, now gets to do it in Game 2 with an opportunity to give Ottawa the lead. Bagley's pitch in the dirt. Nice job by the catcher, Russell, to keep it in front of her. That one took a couple hops before it got to her. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the third inning, still no score between OU and Bethany. 1-0 pitch, rise ball way up high. Russell able to get it. Count to 2-0.
At this point, Egley looks like she's very aware that Pickering has hit the ball hard.
2-0 pitch, down the middle, chop towards first and foul. You count it 2-1. Two balls and a strike, 2 outs. Runner at second. It's going to be Hickman. That one outside, and it counts to 3-1, and don't expect Egley to challenge Pickering here. But with the way that she's took the ball, maybe she does have a little bit of a green light.
True. I think at this point, if you look for your pitch in your zone.
3-1 pitch, shot foul, and we go full. If Pickering more to reach, it'd be Carney, who is on deck. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 rounds, bottom of the third inning. Braves with a runner at second. That one chopped to second on a hop, unable to field it at second. Ottawa's going to send the runner from third, and scoring safely is Hickman on a play that not sure if Martinez could have taken a couple steps to her right and fielded that, but it just continued to get away from the second baseman Rodriguez, and Ottawa takes advantage and takes the lead 1-0. And Pickering with another RBI.
Probably the softest hit ball she's had all day, but effective.
So we'll wait to see if that one gets ruled an error or not. Carney at the plate, takes a changeup that started way up near the letters and jumped right back into the strike zone, but no balls in the strike. 2 Colony singled to short in the first inning. 0-1 pitch. Pickering on the run, and she is going to be safe. Good throw there from the catcher, Russell, but the second baseman covering Rodriguez couldn't handle it, and Pickering takes second base.
I like the aggressive base running there. Get into scoring position in a tight game here where a base hit gives you a chance to add another.
The last 2 men put in play by Kearney have been really good. Nice bunt way down there. No throw as the runner moves to third. Kearney with the infield single. And the Braves have something working here with 2 outs.
Another great bunt, Casey.
And Loomis with a chance to break it open yet again in game 2. Who had the home run to clinch it for OU in game 1. Runner gonna not go for OU. Ottawa gonna take second base. They're gonna let the runner just go. It was a strike to Loomis, and no hesitation there from Bethany. Didn't want to give up the run at home. Loomis gonna show bunt. 0-1 pitch in the dirt. That one hits the top of the plate. And scoring from third will be Pickering. Runner Kearney will move to third, and it's a tough break there for the catcher. Is that once it hit the plate, it could have gone anywhere.
Yes. It just, again, it just skips over the catcher back to the screen just enough to let the runner score from third.
1-1 pitch to Loomis, low, and the count to 2-1. I do check down to the umpire at between short and really just sitting at the shortstop position to see if she went around. She did not. 2-1 count, 2 outs. Braves scored both runs with 2 outs in the inning. That was right in Loomis's wheelhouse. Held off though. It's a ball and a count at 3-1. Three balls and strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the third, Ottawa scored 2 and they lead it 2-0. Loomis shows bunt. She'll bring it back. 3-1 pitch to her in there for strike 2, and we go full.
I would expect off speed here, Casey, for some reason.
3-2 pitch. That one hit right back up the middle, and another RBI for Lindsay Loomis on an RBI single that scores Kearney from third, and Ottawa's put 3 up on the board in the third inning. Timely hitting from 3 and 4 spot today, really 2, 3, and 4, and they've been up at the plate in big spots, and it's paid off.
Yeah, the reason I mentioned maybe something off speed here, it's a full count, is Braves hitters have handled the fastball well all day, but have struggled with off speed.
And Egley starting Brunfield off with a changeup that goes off the end of the bat and foul. No balls and a strike to Brunfield. And all this done with 2 outs. That changeup a little high and the count at 1-1. Brunfield struck out swinging in the second inning. 1-1 pitch to her in there for a strike with another changeup. One-two delivery outside, and the count to 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And a foul at the plate by Brunfield to stay alive.
Good pitch there by Egley. Downward motion on it.
Let's switch out the softballs. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs. Runner That first row, this one going to be hit to short to Flores. She'll go to second for the out. But Ottawa scores 3 in the inning, and they go to the top of the fourth, up 3-0 on Bethany. You're listening to Ottawa Bay Softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KLFO.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. When we have a funeral or a visitation at the funeral home, we try very hard to make friends and family feel comfortable. We want you to feel at home. This is Dangle & Son setting the standard for funeral service.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
You can get your COVID-19 vaccine now at Kramer Pharmacy, your local Ottawa pharmacy at 134 South Main. Call us today at Kramer Pharmacy, 785-242-2055, or visit KramerRx.com and we'll put you on the waiting list and provide you with more information. Your health is our priority at Kramer Pharmacy.
Welcome back to Alumni Park here at the Dick Peters Sports Complex. The Braves leading the Swedes 3-0 as we start the top of the fourth inning. Leading off for the Swedes is going to be the catcher, Morgan Russell. Got a hard-hit single back in the second inning to lead off the second. They would get runners to second and third with 1 out, but unable to string a run across. First pitch to her, strike down the middle. Count it 0-1. One delivery. Another one right down the middle for strike 2. Russell watching that one.
Rasmussen looks more comfortable on the mound this inning with a 3-run lead.
The 2 pitch, swinging strike 3 as Russell was looking for something besides a fastball there, and Rasmussen gets her 4th strikeout of the afternoon. Batting second in the inning, Melinda Craddy, the designated player, 0 for 1, fly deep to center in the second on a play Pickering really had to go back on near the fence. And right off the bat, a fastball down the middle for strike 1. Rasmussen seems to be finding her groove here in the fourth.
Yes.
One pitch from Kaysen, just misses high. Count to 1-1. Ball and a strike to Linda Craddy. 1-1 pitch, hit right back up the middle, but this time Rasmussen fields it on 2 hops, goes to first for the second out. She has fielded her position about as good as you can ask today.
Yeah, she's done well. The couple chances she's had, they've been hit hard. Back to her.
2 outs in the top of the fourth. Braves leading the Swedes 3-0. And that first pitch fastball that's low. We count it 1-0. Tori Quintana, the third baseman, grounded to second back in the second inning. 1-0 pitch, rise ball that misses high, and the count of 2-0. .56 total pitches for Kaysen Rasmussen. To a pitch. This one hit to third. Up with it, it's Fabian and makes the play in plenty of time. The third out as Ottawa leads it 3-0. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Braves coming to the plate. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
It's totally normal to be constipated with belly pain, straining, and bloating again and again.
No way! You could have a chronic condition called irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C. Linzess, or linaclotide, is a prescription that treats IBS-C in adults. Linzess works differently than laxatives to help relieve belly pain and let you have more frequent and complete bowel movements. Individual results may vary. Do not give to children less than 6, and it should not be given to children 6 to less than 18. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Talk to your doctor today. You may be able to save on Linzess and make fewer trips to the pharmacy. See if you're eligible to pay as little as $30 for 90 days. Visit linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS. Sponsored by AbbVie and Ironwood Pharmaceuticals.
Kason Rasmussen has now thrown 10 innings of shutout ball for OU and continuing to pick a... Thought she went a little bit of a lull through the first couple innings. Bethany got runners the second and third a couple of times, but the last 2 innings she's retired Alexis face.
Yeah, she's looked like she's gotten into a nice groove on the mound, on the rubber.
In the circle. It looked like you had a chance to go check out the score of the baseball game. We'll get that update from you here in just a second. It'll be Jillian Kygar at plate, and she takes a fastball high for ball 1. One 0 pitch to the 5'11" Kygar. She rips back up the middle for a base hit. And Ottawa's starting to find the timing here on the pitch to Egley.
Yeah, absolutely. Being patient, looking for the fastball.
Ottawa going to get a pinch runner in the game.
Looks like it's number 19, Olivia Kloster, a freshman utility player from Bloomfield, Colorado.
Kygar with the base hit. Brings the catcher, Justice Rodriguez, to the plate. Grounded to short in the second inning. Braves trying to add to their 3-run lead in Game 2. Won Game 1, 8-0. First pitch to Rodriguez, chopped down the line, foul. Heck of an effort there by Quintana to dive for it, but it stays foul. You said the update was, you said 6-0 in favor?
6-0 Ottawa. It looks like it's the bottom of the 5th.
In the county line clash between Ottawa and Baker. About as much color as you can have in uniforms as possible out there today. Might be able to see it from space if you really squint. Rodriguez takes fastball outside, and Ottawa in the all golds, Baker in the baby blues with kind of that twin script. Braves kind of more with the pirate script, could say. But always fun when those two match up.
Yes.
Very similar to a little bit of a rivalry between these two schools. It dates back a long time between Bethany and Ottawa, but due to proximity, Baker and Ottawa match up usually once a year and everything outside of football now.
Yeah, the uniforms today remind me of the Thursday night color rush games from the NFL has.
Coach Jay Kent showing off his arm. He'll throw that back to the pitcher. Count it 1-2 to Rodriguez. The runner at first. 1-2 delivery to Rodriguez. Fastball high and the count to 2-2. Two delivery to Rodriguez high and the count 2-3. Good eye here from the freshman. Who, you know, when you're getting 345 out of your catcher, no home runs, 12 RBIs, 424 on base percentage. 3-2 delivery, rise ball high, and she's going to take second anyways on the walk. So Rodriguez draws the walk. See if Ottawa decides to pinch run for the catcher Rodriguez. Doesn't look like that's the case.
You mentioned the catchers over the last several years, Ottawa has gotten great production out of their catchers.
Well, and more impressive, Rodriguez coming in as another one of those freshmen out of Turner High School, and Ottawa able to get her from several other NAI programs around. A butt beautifully dropped down by Fabian, moves the runners to second and third, and with one out, the Braves have a chance to score multiple runs in this inning. Sacrifice bunt, and that is the fourth we've seen in this game from OU. We saw a couple of attempts in the first game that didn't go the way of the Braves, but here Ottawa able to get on top of that ball and drop it right down into the dirt.
Well, Ottawa showing today that they can play both long ball and ball ball.
Hickman's going to drive this one in the gap. Both runs are going to score easily. Hickman turns for second, making a right turn at second, but Rodriguez will score. As Ottawa adds two more, it goes up 5-0 on the double from Tommy Lynn Hickman. Almost didn't get a chance to stay where we were at in the layout there before Hickman smashes one into the right center gap. Braves up by 5. First pitch to Bates. A little low, and the count at 1-0. Hickman drives in her 7th and 8th RBIs of the season. And now Bates gets the bat with a runner on scoring position, shows bunt, brings it back. And it's a strike as it's 1-1. Not often your leadoff hitter gets the bat with runners in scoring position, but she was the 2-hitter most of her first 2 years here, so not unfamiliar with getting an opportunity to drive some runs in. 1-1 pitch, count to 2-1, and with the way Tommy Lynn Hickman hits the ball, probably has been on base a few times this year.
Yes.
With an opportunity to drive her in. 2 balls and a strike. 2 Bates, runner at second. That one just catches the outside corner. 4 strike 2 as we go to 2-2. Bates average at 424 as grounded out twice today in game 2. Chop this one to second, couple hops. Bates running hard and makes it a close play at first, but thrown out by Rodriguez at second. Runner moves to third. And Pickering at the plate again, Matt, with the runner. I'm not sure you can, sometimes the luck is just in your favor, but I can only think of one other at-bat we've seen through 2 games where she has batted with no one on, and just like that, base hit right back up the middle, and Ottawa extends the lead to 6.
First pitch swinging there, Casey. I didn't even get a chance to give my
analysis in or anything.
I was just going to say, Pickering from Winterset, Iowa, which happens to be the birthplace of John Wayne.
Yeah, I'm not even going to ask you how you know that, Matt. But that's something that you do know.
Driven by the sign on 35 going to Des Moines.
There you go. And Pickering, a transfer from Des Moines Area Community College. Had a tremendous junior college career there, and a player that Ottawa was very excited to get this fall. And Ottawa already got some major commitments for next year as well. As 1 ball and no strikes. That one a little outside. Good throw this time, and the tag placed. And she is out as there was a little scuffle at second. Nobody knew if there was an out or a safe call, and then Pickering finally tagged to end the inning. But Ottawa ends 3 more as they go up 6-0 as we head to the top of the 5th here with Ottawa University Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KLFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Last night's sleep interrupted by pain? Tonight, silence it with new ZQL Night Pain. Restful sleep, now with powerful pain relief. ZQL Night Pain combines America's #1 sleep aid with a maximum strength pain reliever. So you can fall asleep fast and wake feeling rested, because pain should never get in the way of a great night's sleep. New ZQL Night Pain. Silence pain. Sleep soundly. Available at retailers near you.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
This game was scoreless through the first 2 innings, but Ottawa had been able to put 3 runs up in the third and the fourth, and they lead it 6-0 as we start the top of the 5th inning. Rasmussen back out there. 4 OU, 4 innings pitched, 1 hit, 4 strikeouts, and 2 walks, facing 8-9-1 in the lineup for the Swedes. Fastball down the middle for strike 1 from Rasmussen, and the difference we've seen in the last couple innings is her really confident with that first pitch strike.
No, absolutely, and having a 6-run lead helps with that because she can just roll back and fire.
So 1 pitch, foul down the third base line from Lenny Lucero. Walked in the 2nd inning. Had a nice battle with Rasmussen the last time she was at the plate. Got in a similar situation. She was behind at 0-2 and battled back to earn the walk.
And I think your point's well taken. Rasmussen just looks more comfortable the last couple of 3 innings than she did the first couple innings. The number was between game, focus, concentration.
Fastball low, and you count to 1-2 as Lucero lays off of that pitch. One-two pitch from Rasmussen, just missing low, and we count to 2-2. Still early in the KCAC season. Ottawa after this one will be at McPherson on March 30th. Actually, we make that March 27th. And taking that one off the elbow, luckily Lucero had the elbow guard on, but she's going to earn another trip to first base. And she'll lock it down.
I'm not sure I've seen that before, Casey. The player gets hit hard enough that it knocks the guard off.
Yeah, and she just left it there. So the guard fell off and then walked to front. I mean, it would have come off anyways, I guess, if you're on the base paths, but we're going to have a pinch hitter. It's going to be Allison Rosa to pinch hit for Brianna Rodriguez. Rosa played in game 1, but with no outs here in the top of the 5th, Bethany trying to get something going offensively. The note scoreless through 10 innings.
Would that be Edna, Texas?
That's correct. First pitch strike, Rodriguez popped up quickly out of the stance and was ready to fire one down to second. As Melanie Lucero, good speed. We've seen it out in left field today. 0-1 delivery in there, 4 strike 2, and Rodriguez with a nice throw down to first. Just not. I tell you what, watching Rosa as a baseball fan, Allison Rosa as a baseball fan, really enjoy the stance that she has. A little bit of move, but not too much. You seem very comfortable in the box. 0-2 pitch, took a little bit off with the slider, and it's outside for ball 1.
No, I agree. Good rhythm. Everything on time, foot down, hands through the zone quick.
1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs, top of the 5th. Braves up 6-0. 1-2 delivery, hit hard but foul down the first base line. One ball and 2 strikes as Rosa, the pinch hitter, in the battle here with Rasmussen. 355 average, no home runs, and 8 RBIs. On base percentage near 500. 1-2 delivery. This one's hit back up the middle for a base hit, and this one could get to the wall. Pickering does cut it off, but the runner will dig for third there in plenty of time. And that is Lucero standing at third, and a single for Rosa on the pinch hitter. Coming in, making a big contribution, and Bethany looking to claw back into this game.
Yeah, the pitch was up a little bit, and Wilson just stayed behind it and drove the ball into center field.
And the pitcher, Edway, can help herself here with a base hit.
And good speed on the bases to get to first to third.
Little instruction given here.
We're going to have a pinch runner.
We'll have a pinch runner for the Swedes.
Looks like number 25.
325. 325. Thank you.
Top of the fifth inning. Braves leading 6-0. Swedes at the plate, but they've got runners at first and third with no outs. And Egley at the plate. First pitch, fastball low, and a count to 1-0. As you heard head coach Jay Can't talk about, right now the focus is just getting the outs. Not so much worrying about the runner at third, but mentally for Bethany, just getting one across the plate right now. Highest importance, fastball outside, and the count to 2-0 as Rodriguez threw down to third. Runner got back in time.
Yeah, at this point of the game, I think, Coach Cameron would say, let's manage the inning. Let's not turn it into give them an opportunity to make it a big inning here.
Rasmussen well over, she's working her way towards 130 pitches on the day. 2-0 pitch, hit to second. Ottawa could get two. They're going to go to second for one. Can't get the double play, and the run scores from third, but Ottawa does get, and let's get the out at second, even though the runner went back to second to step on the bag. But one out in the inning, and Bethany scored their first run of the afternoon. It's a 6-1 Ottawa lead, but the Swedes on the scoreboard. That'll bring to the plate the right fielder, Haley Bates. And we're going to have a pinch hitter here from Bethany. I believe that is going to be, yes it is. So a pinch hitter for the Swedes is going to be Tana Colson. So she will check back in.
352. Thank you.
So we had a pinch hitter on the last at-bat, which was Bates. So now just a runner at first, but the Swedes are on the board, Matt.
Yes. And sometimes it just takes, pushing that first run across.
But Ottawa able to get a run, or an out here in the fifth. Still up by 5 runs. She's 0 for 2 and gets a fastball a little low for ball 1. One-0 pitch from Rasmussen inside, and the count to 2-0. Swedes got a hit by pitch to start the inning, and then a single that moved the runners to the corners. A ground out that scored the runner at third. 2-0 pitch from Rasmussen in there for a strike, and it counted 2-1. Two balls and a strike, 1 out. Top of the fifth, Colson at the plate. 0 for 2 in game 2. 2-1 pitch, hit to third. Ottawa going to have to go to first for number 2, but the runner does move to second. And has that one on one hop to the third baseman, Fabian. 2 outs in the top of the fifth.
No, good play right there. Smart play. Let the runner go to second, get the sure out. Now you're 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning.
Sierra Flores to the plate for Bethany. Reached base on an error in the first, struck out swinging in the third. First pitch low for ball 1. Rasmussen still with a major ball and strike discrepancy. 47 strikes to 28 balls. 4 strikeouts in game 2. 1-0 pitch just outside, and the count to 2-0. You wonder how many more innings does Rasmussen have at this point?
Right.
2-0 delivery coming from Kirsten. And it's a rise ball high, and the count to 3-0.
I think Rasmussen, she still has good velocity. I think at this point it's, legs may be a little bit tired. They always say, I don't know, but they always say your legs get tired before your arm gets tired.
3 balls, no strikes, and does get a fastball in down the middle for strike 1. Three balls and a strike to Flores, who has 28 RBIs on the season. And hits on the runner in scoring position. 3-1 delivery. This one ripped to left field, going back to the wall. It bounces once and hits the wall, and the runner's going to score from second. Flores going to have a stand-up double, and Bethany scored 2 in the inning. 6-2 Ottawa lead. And I think that's going to be it for Rasmussen. Like to see Coach Jay Kent will come out there and talk with his ace, get a feel of what she wants to do, but still a 4-1 lead for Ottawa at this point. If you feel like she can get one more out.
Right, if you make a pitching change that allows the new pitcher to start with a fresh inning.
Well, and right now you're in the heart of this lineup for Bethany. As you'll see, Liliana Martinez, that was RB 29 of the year for Sierra Flores. Martinez, who is 0 for 2, struck out looking in the first, grounded the pitcher in the third. But the Swedes are battled back. It's a 6-2 Braves lead. You just have to make sure you don't let this balloon out to 3 or 4 runs. Still plenty of outs left as we're only in the top of the 5th. Trying to look like she was in motion, but as a foul tip back to the screen for strike 1 from Martinez. 304 average.
Looks like a little action out in the Braves bullpen.
One pitch, popped up in the infield. Carney has a play on it, makes the grab for the third out, but the Swedes scored 2 runs. Our score 6-2 in favor of Ottawa. We go to the bottom of the 5th. You're listening to Ottawa Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education. Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Mother Nature doesn't mess around. When it's winter, you need to be prepared. Need help? At CarStar, we'll be sure your car is ready for what winter weather can bring. Stop in today at 402 North Main or call 242-8916. CarStar, relax. We'll take it from here.
Have you heard the news? The ORC is now offering Zumba on Monday nights. Zumba will give you a total workout combining all elements of fitness, cardio, muscle conditioning, balance, and flexibility. We are accepting in-person and online registrations, so get signed up today. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
Swedes find their bats there in the top of the 5th, and they score 2 runs to cut the Ottawa lead to 4. Coming to the plate for the Braves, Carney, Loomis, and Bunfill. As it will be Egley back out there for the 5th inning. Ottawa's put 3 runs on the board in the last 2 innings. And it was Carney who got it started for Ottawa back in the 3rd with that bunt single to get on base with 2 outs, and she came around to score. First pitch whipped to center field, right at the center fielder, Calissa Lucero, and you've seen Carney's confidence continue to grow as these 2 games have gone on. Anyone else on the field, that is a problem for the Bethany defense.
Well, I just had noticed, Kate, Bethany has realigned their outfielders a little bit, playing more shifted into left field, probably as a byproduct that Egley doesn't quite throw quite as hard, and the Braves hitters are ahead of the ball.
Loomis swings over the top of a changeup for strike one. Loomis popped to third in the first and singled to center in the third. 0-1 pitch. Changeup that's high and away, and the count at 1-1. Loomis is single in the third inning. Drove in her 19th RBI of the year. 1-1 pitch, low, and the count to 2-1. Loomis is average at 467.
That's swinging a hot bat.
And from the left side, as she will show bunt and bring it back. 2-1 pitch. Chopped at the plate, foul towards the Bethany dugout, and go to 2-2. Egley facing Loomis. 2-2 delivery. Fastball low and in the dirt, and we go full at 3-2. Egley has thrown 78 pitches. Three-two pitch low, and Loomis has earned a one-out walk for OU in the bottom of the fifth inning, and the Braves leading 6-2. And Bunfield to the plate. 0 for 2 is Madison. Struck out swinging in the second. Fielder's choice in the third, but that bunt, part of that inning where Ottawa used the small ball to score 3 runs. First pitch to Bunfield, lifted to left field, but a little too high. Still going back towards the track, making the grab is Milani Lucero, and just getting under that was Bunfield.
Yeah, when that ball went up, Casey, I didn't think it was going to carry as far as it did, but it drifted more toward the power alleys than what it initially sounded like off the bat, for sure.
Designated player Julian Kygar will come in for you, the designated player. And that's for Ottawa, 2 hard hit outs.
Yes.
Yet in the last 2 innings, we're finding some space, and see if Kygar can get something started for Ottawa in the fifth, even though they do lead it by 4. Still would like to add some runs, probably knowing that Rasmussen is done for the day.
Right.
They also have 6 outs to get defensively. Kygar takes another pitch low, and the count to 2-0. Oh, she is 1 for 2, single to center in her last plate appearance. 2-0 pitch down the middle for strike 1. You count it 2-1.
Yeah, good fastball there by Egley.
One pitch low and outside, and the count to 3-1 on the righty Kygar. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the fifth, Ottawa up 6-2 on the Bethany Sweets. 3-1 delivery down the middle and popped up. Matt, I know you're ready to make that play. It went right over the top of us, and the count goes full, so an opportunity for Ottawa to get the runner going.
I was on my toes, Casey.
Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 Kygar. 3-2 pitches low, and so anyways, that one was in the dirt, and they will make the throw down to first for the third out. No runs on 1 hit as we go to the 6th. Ottawa leading 6-2. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KLFO.
When was the last time you gave someone you care about a gift? Just because. It's not their birthday, not a holiday when they would expect it. It's just another day. And they're getting a new set of earrings, a new bracelet, a new ring, recreated from a family heirloom. Just because. It doesn't have to be a special occasion for you to visit Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff can help you pick out the right gift from their vast selection anytime, even when it's just because. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main.
Being helpful is what Arvest Bank is all about, and part of being helpful is listening to our customers, which is why Arvest Go, our mobile app, was recently certified by J.D. Power for providing an outstanding mobile banking experience. You can easily pay friends, securely lock and unlock your cards, deposit checks, pay bills, and more. So download Arvest Go today. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Member FDIC. For J.D. Power 2020 certification info, visit jdpower.com/awards.
And we're back here in Ottawa as we have a pitching change, Matt. It's going to be Hannah Copeland on the mound for OU.
Yeah, Hannah Copeland, the left-hander from the circle today. She's got a 4.57 ERA, has pitched in 6 games, 1 save, 7 2/3 innings, 9 hits, 8 runs, 5 walks, 6 strikeouts.
And Copeland, as we'll take a look here, the 5'10" freshman from Justin, Texas, went to Northwest High School. Very familiar with that area.
I was going to say, we need a quick rundown. Whereabouts in Texas?
Right by the Texas Motor Speedway.
Yeah,
good one for you.
I think there's a big Buc-ee's right there.
There is a new Buc-ee's there, that's right, and a new outlet mall too, so. Yeah. But yes, everyone has to know where the Buc-ee's is. It's the original just outside of Houston, and then they've added a couple more, so.
Impressive.
Cleanest bathrooms in Texas, how they talk about it, that's what they say. So Copeland starts out with a ball to Russell, follows that up with a fastball as the count goes to 1-1. Russell, who singled in the second, takes a changeup for a ball on the count to 2-1. As that one from Copeland kind of stayed in her hand a little longer than I think she wanted to.
Yeah, he looked like he just hung.
2-1 pitch from Copeland. In there for a strike on the corner, and the count to 2-2 is from the left side. First time Bethany has seen a lefty today. Ottawa trying to kind of change the eye level a little bit and where that ball is in and out of on her left hand. 2-2 pitch. Just misses outside, and the count goes full. Unlike with Rasmussen, Copeland going with the long sleeve look.
Yes. Well, and just like with Egley, the Blaze hitters took a bit of time to adjust to the lefty.
And that pitch outside for ball 4. So a leadoff walk here for the Swedes. To start the top of the 6th. The pinch hitter here for the Swedes, I believe. We'll see. This is going to be Melinda Craddy, who will pinch it for Bethany. Maybe a pinch runner as well. Number 7, Kirsten Mcmillan. First plate appearance for Craddy. My apologies, this is her 3rd plate appearance, as they will have her pinch it. Right now for Copeland, who still strikes, Matt.
Yes.
It's a 6-2 lead, but a runner at first with no outs. First pitch from Copeland outside for ball 1.
Yeah, I mean, I think at this point, Copeland just needs to, take a deep breath and just fill up the zone as much as he can.
1-0 pitch from Copeland. In there for a strike. Kind of 1-1. Copeland with 7 strikeouts in 12 innings. One pitch here low, and nice job by Kygar to block it. Julian Kygar at 5'11", playing catcher. Has to go down and get it when it is in the dirt. 2-1 the count to a 321 hitter in Melinda Craddy. 2-1 delivery, chop towards third. It's going to be a tough play. Up with it and making the play at third is Fabian for the first out.
Nice play there.
First out in the inning as Copeland got the ground ball. One out in the top of the sixth. Seventh in the lineup, Tori Quintana, the third baseman, 0 for 2. First pitch from Copeland fouled off near the Bethany dugout for strike one. Quintana with 2 ground outs, 1 in the second and 1 in the fourth.
I'm not sure if you had pointed this out, Casey, but it looks like defensively Ottawa has made a couple changes. Brumfield and Carney have switched from short and second.
Great call there. 0-1 pitch goes by Kygar, and the runner will move to third. And you have to wonder if it's because from the left side, maybe you get more ground balls to second than you do to short. Really interesting change of alignment here from OU.
Right.
1 ball and a strike. Runner at third for the Swedes. Going to be hit right back to the pitcher, trying to make a backhand play. Bunfield, throw! Not in time, and the run scores from third, and it's a 6-3 game. Good throw and an effort there from Bunfield.
Yeah, Bunfield made a deep into the hole backhand at second base.
And now it's a 6-3 score. Ottawa is up 6-0 going into the fifth inning. The Swedes put up 2 there in the fifth. We've had 1 here in the sixth. Copeland's in there for a strike. The fastball.
I'm sure Copeland's nervous a little bit on the mound during a freshman conference game.
0-1 pitch, swinging strike that nicks the bat and into the glove of Kygar, and she quickly gets ahead on Melanie Lucero.
But she's doing a great job. I mean, she's competing for sure.
0-2 pitch, fouled towards the Ottawa dugout and does get out of play. The count at 0-2. 1 out. Top of the sixth. Swedes have scored 1 here. They scored 3 in the last 2 innings. 0-2 delivery from Copeland, popped up in the infield. Carney calls everyone off, makes the catch. 4 out, number 2.
That was a big pitch right there, big out. Good job by Copeland, kind of getting the ball in on her hands.
To the plate for the Swedes is Brianna Rodriguez, the second baseman. She'll bat for... Took a look here. Make sure they've had a pinch hitter twice, so we'll check. It is Rodriguez this time. As Rosa actually pinch hit for her once in the last plate appearance. First pitch is high for ball 1. Second one catches Rodriguez on the left arm. And it is runners at first and second with 2 outs. And we're going to get a mound visit here from pitching coach Sam Mendez. And we will get a meeting of the minds. So runners at first and second here, Matt. 2 outs. Big spot here for Copeland, the freshman, as you mentioned. And really 1 swing of the bat away from this one being tied at 6.
Well, I think, what you were probably talking to her about is, we believe in you. Let your defense work behind you. Challenge the hitters. Be confident in your pitches. And let the guys and the fielders behind you work.
And it'll be Kayla Egley, the leadoff hitter, stepping to the plate. With runners at first and second and 2 outs. Lefty on lefty. Copeland's first delivery low for ball 1. 1-0 pitch, low again, and this one goes by Kygar, and the runners will move to second and third. And that's a 2-0 count. Ottawa definitely in a danger zone here, Matt, at the 2-0 count on one of the top hitters for Bethany. A pitch low, and it's 3-0, and I think Ottawa's going to try and put every load at the base. I'd be shocked if Egley gets something to hit here on 3-0.
Yeah, I agree with you, Casey.
Yep, that one low, and it's ball 4. 2 walks and a hit by pitch in the inning, and we are going to have a pitching change here for OU. So with the bases loaded, Ottawa is going to go to the bullpen. We'll take a break here. Listen to Ottawa University Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KLFO.
Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaging local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, and insights from nationwide businesses. Talk to Stephen Bradley, 785-242-4700, extension 108.
No matter the brand, Adams & Brothers can prepare your home comfort system for the cold Kansas winter ahead. Call them today, 785-242-9273. Adams & Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
If you're a propane customer, make sure your propane system is operating safely by having it inspected by a qualified service technician. If you've run out of propane or had an interruption of service, your propane supplier is required to test your propane system to ensure that it is leak-free and safe. Each family member should know what propane smells like and what to do in the event of a gas leak. Call your propane supplier for additional information. This message brought to you by this station and the Kansas Propane Education and Research Council, Greg Moll, Executive Director.
And here's the game for Ottawa will be Lorelei Gilbert, who is their second appearance. ERA of 0.00, has only thrown 1 inning this year, Matt. And in a huge situation here for the Braves, they want to try and get out of this jam as it's 6-3 OU, bases loaded, 2 outs, and at the plate for Bethany is Tana Colson.
Yeah, no, this is a big spot. A chance for the freshman to come in and slam the door for sure.
First pitch low and outside from Gilbert for ball 1. Gilbert, a 5'9" freshman from Eudora. Fastball low, and the count to 2-0.
I know the juices are flowing here. She seems like she's just a little bit sped up.
That one low for ball 3, and it's 3-0. Colson walked in the third and then grounded to third twice, second, the first, and the fifth, and she had, at this point, it doesn't matter, it's 3-0, and bases loaded, you're closing your eyes and just letting the pitch go by, and she takes a strike as it's 3-1.
Look, one of the important things to remember right here, still 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning.
3 balls, 1 strike, bases loaded, 2 outs, and it's low for ball 4. And Bethany will add another one. And Ottawa is just kind of inflicting their own wounds here.
Yes.
At the plate, Sierra Flores. Most RBIs on the team, had an RBI in her last plate appearance, and she'll take a strike on the first pitch as it's 0-1.
Always good to get ahead.
Next pitch to Flores, lifted to right field. Bates will make the grab. Huge out for OU to get out of the inning. And it's a 6-4 Ottawa lead as Bethany ends 2 more to call closer. And we will take it into the bottom of the 6th inning. You're listening to Ottawa Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KLFO.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents
Doug. Breathe out and repeat after me. Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. Your bird is eating my candles. Your bird is eating my candles. So seriously, he's making a mess. No, seriously. Liberty. Get a customized quote at libertymutual.com.
The Army National Guard plays a vital role in your community. We're on the front lines supporting essential personnel, first responders, law enforcement, and medical professionals, delivering food, supplies, and medicine, keeping communities safe. making a difference. During emergencies, we're always ready, always there. Learn more about part-time service in the Army National Guard at nationalguard.com.
Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard, aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Bethany's battled back. They scored 2 runs in the top of the 5th and the 6th. They cut it to a 6-4 Ottawa lead, but the freshman Lorelei Gilbert coming in did give up the walk there, Matt, but turned around and was able to get a pop fly to right field.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's big confidence boost. Also good to get the team off still with a 2-run lead and a chance for the Braves to come to the plate and do some more damage here, add some runs.
So it's Justice Rodriguez. And she'll be the designated player. Now the Kygar has taken over at catcher. First pitch to Rodriguez, right down the line. That's going to be at least 2 bases for Rodriguez. Absolutely smashed, and she'll have a stand-up double to start the bottom of the 6th for OU.
Yeah, great swing on that. Stayed behind it, drove it. The ball one hop the left field fence.
And we're going to have, I believe, a pitching change here for Bethany. That's going to do it for Egley. And it will be. So we will take a quick 30-second break. You're listening out to the University Braves softball on 1220, 103.7 FM at KLO.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at William Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today, because they're our leaders for tomorrow. William Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
Wash your hands.
Cover your cough. Keep your distance. Stay home. Help stop the spread of the COVID-19 virus. We're all in this together.
And being together apart is how we'll all come out healthy and safe.
A reminder from your friends at 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Being helpful is what Arvest Bank is all about. And part of being helpful is listening to our customers. Which is why Arvest Go, our mobile app, was recently certified by J.D. Power for providing an outstanding mobile banking experience. You can easily pay friends, securely lock and unlock your cards, deposit checks, pay bills, and more. So download Arvest Go today. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Member FDIC. For J.D. Power 2020 certification info, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Out of the game, she finishes 5 innings pitched, 9 hits, 6 earned, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. 87 total pitches. She was responsible for Rodriguez at second, and they go back to Samantha Quezada, who picked up the loss in game 1, and she will step back out on the mound. 8.19 ERA for her, 47 innings pitched, 3.56 average, and 25 strikeouts. And she will start off against Fabian. Sierra Fabian, who has been hit by a pitch and then delivered a great sac bunt in the 4th inning. No outs in the bottom, and she's going to drop a bunt, and it's going to be caught by the 3rd baseman. Diving play there from Quintana to make the grab. She was coming in on the bunt attempt, and that one, big play there for Bethany.
Yeah, nice play. The 3rd baseman laid full out on that. That's a play.
Tommy Lynn Hickman, 2 for 2 in this game. Quick swing, nice play though at second on the ground by Rodriguez. The runner moves to 3rd, so 2 outs in the 6th, and back to the top of the lineup with Sammy Bates. Hickman, another one who has made great contact in game 2. Another one that, anywhere else but right to the 2nd baseman, that is a heap of trouble for the Swedes.
Absolutely.
Which those are the breaks that Ottawa got in game 1 and early on in game 2. That was a fastball outside from Quezada. 2 Bates for ball 1. Runner at 3rd is Rodriguez. With 2 outs, Bates takes a strike at the count at 1-1. Bates 0 for 3 is grounded to the pitcher, first base, and second. And someone that doesn't get out very often feel like she's due right now for a ground ball right back up the middle. 1-1 pitch from Quezada. Tries to go with the rise ball. It's too high, and a count of 2-1.
Yeah, the law averages says that she's due right here.
2-1 pitch from Quezada. This one's lifted to center, popped up. Should be an easy play out in center, and the grab made. As Ottawa unable to get another run across, they have 3 outs to get the win here in Game 2 as we'll go to the top of the 7th. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KLFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
The Army National Guard plays a vital role in your community. We're on the front lines supporting essential personnel, first responders, law enforcement, and medical professionals, delivering food, supplies, and medicine, keeping communities safe, making a difference. During emergencies, we're always ready, always there. Learn more about part-time service in the Army National Guard at nationalguard.com.
Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard, aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Gilbert back out there for Ottawa, 3 outs away for the Braves. They're up 6-4, so we start the top of the 7th. 4, 5, and 6 in the lineup for the Swedes. Martinez, Russell, and Craddy. Martinez 0 for 3. He takes a fastball for strike 1, and already looking like Gilbert feeling a little more comfortable. We talked about how she was rushed in that first plate appearance, or that first batter she faced, and maybe getting a little more comfortable. This one fouled back to the screen. But tell me kind of what you saw in her first couple batters to what she kind of looks like now.
Yeah, it just seemed like she just was antsy, grabbed the ball, want to get right to the rubber as quick as possible and deliver the pitch like it was a hot potato. Or now she's catching her breath, taking her time, getting rhythm.
0-2 pitch just misses outside on the count of 1-2. Martinez, homer and 10 RBIs, a 292 average. 1 ball, 2 strike delivery, rise ball at the letters, and laying off it is Martinez for ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Gilbert, that one fouled back towards the screen, and we'll go 2-2 one more time.
Yeah, I think that's also another piece too, Casey, is just you're in the dugout, not necessarily expecting to go in, not being mentally tuned in, and all of a sudden the switch goes on and now you got to go perform.
2-2 delivery. This one's going to be hit to short. Carney up with it, and will make the play for out number 1 on a hard hit grounder for the 6-3 putout. 1 out in the top of the 7th. Ottawa up 6-4. And we're back to the catcher, Morgan Russell.
Carney looks comfortable at the shortstop position as well.
This one hard to third on the first pitch. Goes by Fabian for a base hit as Bethany will bring the tying run to the plate. Russell not waiting at all there in that plate appearance. Drives it to left field.
She knew what she wanted and got it and hit it hard.
That's one that Gilbert's going to have to shake off. That's the first one they've really connected with. And we're going to get a pitching change. And it's going to be Rasmussen to finish this one for OU. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KLFO.
We are strong, we are resilient, we will get through this together. Hi, this is Shimmy Rogelay, forward for the Boston Celtics. As COVID-19 is spreading quickly across the state of Kansas and Franklin County, it's more important than ever to take precautions. Please join me in doing your part to keep yourself and others safe. Stop having gatherings beyond your immediate household until case numbers go down. Always wear your mask in public places, wash your hands, and get your flu shot.
Rasmussen back in the circle. It'll be Rodriguez back at the catcher position as well for Kygart. And this is a unique situation, definitely not something you see on the baseball side, but definitely, in the circle right now. This game is so important. Ottawa potentially looking at a 2-game lead in the KCAC, depending on how some things go today. But if you can get to 6-0, other teams kind of looking at you needing games to play, and Coach Kent feeling like he needs to get his ace back in there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And every win in conference is a big deal. You never know when it's going to come down to tiebreakers and for seeding in a conference tournament, etc.
Well, and with the way things went during basketball season, you went off win percentage, not so much off of number of wins.
Right.
So it comes to something where look at those things, it's going to be a factor. And right now, Ottawa realizing you can get to 6-0, other teams sitting at 3-1 and 2-1. But looking up at that number is a little bit different.
Right.
So it is going to be Melinda Cuddy, who is 0 for 3, and is the designated player. Rodriguez back behind the plate for OU. Had that leadoff double back in the bottom half of the sixth. Ottawa unable to bring her around, though. Runner at first for Bethany. 6-4 Ottawa lead. First pitch low for ball 1. And ball, no strikes. One out delivery from Rasmussen, just missing, and the count to 2-0.
Talking about standings, Casey, a quick update. The St. Mary leads Kansas Wesleyan 3-1 in the fourth in game 2.
Spires looking for the sweep there in Salina. 2-0 pitch down the middle for strike, and it goes to 2-1 as Craddy looked like she was going to take all the way. 2 balls, a strike, 1 out. Top of the 7th inning. Tying run at the plate for the Swedes. Runner at first. 2-1 pitch in there for a strike, and the count goes even at 2-2. Let's see if Rasmussen maybe dials one up here on 2-2. Two pitch from Rasmussen, going to be just poked foul. Trying to stay alive at the plate is Craddy.
Very much a defensive swing, just put the barrel of the bat at the ball and hope to get another swing.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 Craddy. Russell at first. This one poked to right field. This one going back on it and making the grab near the track is Bates. On the fly ball for out number 2. The Braves just 1 out away from clinching game 2. And we're going to have a pinch runner here for the Swedes.
Number 4.
And this is keeping everything in view if you're Ottawa. And the pinch hitter as well is going to be Tori Quintana. So they had a pinch. So that is the catcher. Russell is actually out of the game now. Can't come back in if Bethany were to take this into the bottom half of the 7th. First pitch from Rasmussen to Quintana, a strike, and it's 0-1. Quintana is 1 for 3, had a base hit in the 6th. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the 7th inning, Ottawa leading by 2. 0-1 delivery, a little high, and the count to 1-1. Quintana, 10 RBIs this season. 1 done delivery. Hit back to second. Going to be a tough play. Can Carney make the flip? Yes, she can. What a play by Bunfield to get it to Carney to finish this game. And Ottawa sweeps the leads in Ottawa. What an effort there. And a play by Kearney. They move back to their normal positions. I don't know if I had noticed that on the previous play, but Kearney going back to second, Bunfield is short. But a heady play there from Kearney to get the force out at second to wrap up the sweep for Ottawa.
Yeah, no, absolutely. The diving play going behind the bag and had the presence of mind to underhand flip it to the shortstop covering the bag for the last out. Impressive.
Braves win it by a final of 6-4 over the Bethany College Swedes as Ottawa picks up their 19th win of the season and go to 6-0 in KCAC play. We'll take a break. You're listening to Varsity Braves Softball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOF.
What can give you a competitive edge in today's red-hot housing market? Rocket can. That's because Rocket Mortgage can give you a verified approval. It could help your offer stand out, because when you find the perfect home, you don't want to lose it to anybody else. Rocket Technology provides a rock-solid verification of your income, assets, and credit, giving sellers and their agents greater confidence in you. We've already helped over 1 million clients just like you reach their home financing goals this year alone. So remember this, what can help you buy the home you really want? Rocket can. Go to rocketmortgage.com or call us today at 8338-ROCKET. That's rocketmortgage.com or call 8338-ROCKET.
A verified approval is based on an underwriter's analysis of your individual financial information appraisal and title report. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender licensed in all 50 states and MRSConsumerAccess.org number 3030.
Welcome back as Ottawa against the sweep of Bethany. Final in game 1, 8-0 in 6 innings, and we go the distance here in game 2, a 6-4 Ottawa victory over Bethany Braves with 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. Bethany 4 runs on 5 hits. Did not commit an error here in game 2, but a huge victory for Ottawa as they go to 19-3. 6-0 in the KCAC, and Coach Cannon in the end had to go back to his ace and Casey Masterson, and she delivered as Ottawa defensively made some big plays down the stretch to finish off the series.
You know, they looked good, at times, and it was good for the opportunity for the couple freshmen to get some time on the mound as well in KCAC play, and continue to push stuff in the right direction.
Well, we're going to go ahead and get head coach Jay Cant on the headset real quick before we wrap it up after he had a chance to address his team. And we'll get on it one way or another. Coach, huge sweep today against the team that had come in undefeated, had a lot of confidence, had been hitting the ball well, get the shutout in game 1, only give up 4 runs in game 2, and your defense coming through there at the end.
We knew when we started today it was going to be a dogfight for 2, and we came out, that first inning, we kind of set the tone the first inning, kind of just put them on their heels and kind of took them out of anything they really wanted to do and kind of made them play from behind the whole first game, and that was huge. But our defense at times just made some great plays. That team that gave a lot on a diving play and a nice little flip to second, because they had some momentum. We were almost in that hang on type situation, but I'm proud of my team, and they battled their tails off today, and we had a job, and that was coming here to get 2. It didn't matter if it's ugly, pretty, or ways may be, and we did that. So, we're where we want to be right now sitting in the conference, but the conference got a long way to go, and we got the best teams coming up here in a little bit.
Well, looking at Cason's final numbers here, it goes a total of 6 innings in game 1, goes the whole way, no earned runs, 5 strikeouts. Game 2, 5 2/3, 3 hits, 2 earned, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. But had to call on her at the end to come back in and really, just find a way to throw strikes there to finish off the sweeps. But how impressive was she today going 11 innings?
If you've watched her all year, she's been impressive all year. She's one of the best in the country. I don't think anybody can argue that. She's, she's got to be in that conversation, for being in the top 10, top 15 pitchers in the country. And we had to ride her hard today. And she came through, and I think she'll be capable. We're going to probably do that a few more times, but that's why we brought her here, and that's why she came here, is to kind of, if need be, kind of be that bulldog for us and take the lead. And she was outstanding today. Kind of ran us late in the second game, but
which is expected when you've thrown over 11 innings. But
yeah, so she gave us everything she had, and obviously it was good enough. I don't think it was enough for us to eat up some outs and kept us with the lead, and so hats off to the relievers too. They did their job, and obviously Casey coming back in and shutting the door was huge.
As we switch over to the offense, Allie Pickering was 3 for 4 in game 1. That included a triple, a double, a single, and 2 RBIs. In game 2, she comes through with a couple more hits, a couple more RBIs, and it seemed like your top hitter was just found a way to be at the plate when you had runners in scoring position.
Things are going well. You always find the people at the plate that you want up there, and she was really good today, and she was hitting the balls, to left center field and down the right field line. I mean, she was able to use the whole field, and when hitters do that, they're tough to defend. They're tough to pitch to, and she was swinging the ball today. I really needed everything she gave us today.
Well, Coach, we know what you have coming up, a matchup with McPherson. You had some good ones over the last couple of years. Going to McPherson this week and knowing that you've got a one-game lead, in the loss column, but more so 6 wins already in KCAC play. Has to feel really good when teams have to catch up to you in number of games played.
That's all right. Lawrence, can you hear?
What is radon? Home exposure to radon gas is the leading cause of lung cancer death in the United States for non-smokers. In Kansas, 1 in 4 homes will test at or above the EPA action level. The Surgeon General recommends all homes be tested and fixed if necessary. To test your home, check with your local agricultural extension office for inexpensive home test kits or find a certified professional, per Kansas state law, to test during a real estate transaction. Consider building radon resistant for your new home. Call 1-800-693-5343 or visit kansasradonprogram.org for more information. Test, fix, save a life. This message brought to you by the Kansas Radon Program, the Kansas Association of Broadcasters, and this station.
We're back here with head coach Jay Canton. Coach, we were chatting just a second ago talking about the bats. You talked about your best hitters coming to the plate with runners in scoring position, whether it was Allie Pickering, Lindsay Loomis in game 1 hit the home run to close it for you, and then we saw Allison Carney really get some confidence at the plate, and even though her average isn't where it usually is, she's hitting the ball real hard right now and found some gaps in game 2.
No, I mean, today was a good sign for her. She's really been struggling and just not making good contact, and today I think we saw some signs of her maybe coming out of her slump, so that's big for us. I mean, she's got the ability to kind of change some games at times with her offense, but to give her credit though, I mean, she was really good defensively, made some great plays, and so she didn't let some of her past offensive roles kind of affect her defense, which is huge. It's a maturity thing, but yeah, if we can get her back going, that just makes our offense even that much more powerful.
Coach, thanks so much for joining us. Congratulations on the wins.
Thank you. Thanks you guys for coming.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. We're going to have I think Matt still here. We'll have him put on the headset one more time before we go get his final thoughts as the Braves do win 2 today. An 8-0 win in game 1, 6-4 in game 2 as they go to 19-3 overall, 6-0 in the KCAC. Matt, any final thoughts from you?
No, not really. I think Coach Gass summed it up best. I mean, they needed to come in and do a job and get 2 wins and keep putting distance between themselves and others in the conference, and they did that today. And whether it was win pretty, win ugly, just get the wins and move on. And they did a great job of that today.
Matt, as always, thank you so much for your help. And Larson Johnson back at the station. Braves do win at 8-0 in game 1, 6-4 in game 2. And upcoming games for OU, they will be at McPherson on March 27th for a doubleheader starting at 1 o'clock. As far as KOFO coverage, Saturday afternoon, Ottawa University Braves full will travel to Kansas City, Missouri to take on Avila. Kickoff scheduled for 1 o'clock pregame at noon. Bob Johnson will be on the play-by-play. Saturday evening, Ottawa University women's soccer team host Oklahoma Wesleyan. Kickoff at 6 o'clock pregame at 5:45 as Luke Queen will be on the call for that one. For Casey Reeder here, I want to thank all of you for listening. The Braves get the sweep over Bethany. You've been listening to Ottawa University Braves softball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Your enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa University.